My parents separated when I was 2, and on weekends I would go and spend time with my dad. And I was obviously massively into cars. And my dad bought me an RC car from John Lewis for Christmas. It was probably like £10 for this car. Loved it. And the opposite the neighbor across the street had a real serious RC car, which was really fast. And at 4 years old, he let me drive it. And my dad couldn't believe that I could control this thing. So he bought me one just like it. And we started racing, and I was beating people of our age and older at 5 years old.
Wow.
And I went on Blue Pizza at 5 and beat the guys there. And my dad thought that I had really good hand-to-eye coordination, so someone spoke to him about a go-kart, and he bought us a car, and it kind of progressed from there. But I'd watched Formula One, and of course, as a kid, probably at that age, I was, yeah, that would be cool to do. But
and you went and did it?
Yeah, and then, you know, he said, if you work hard at school, I'll keep you in racing. Would have been a crash at some stage. Scariest moment, well, probably 2. Losing the World Championship, actually there's 2. Losing the World Championship in 2007, I really lost it in China. That wasn't a scary moment, but it was like the lowest moment. Scary, it was a crash in, must have been 2007, when the wheel came off at high speed in Nürburgring, and I just went flying into the wall head first. But it's not really scary. It's actually quite exciting when it's all out of control. It really is. They're
a rare breed, aren't they? They are a rare breed.
Yeah, no, for a split moment, it's actually quite exciting. You know, you know, it hurts like crazy when you hit the wall, but it's like a roller coaster ride at the time where you can't control it. So, but then afterwards you don't think the same. But yeah, but otherwise I don't ever really have any scary moments. No.
Okay.
You know, through my career, winning lots of different championships, it's strange because you set your sights on that goal, and you try to imagine what it's going to be like once you do get it. But you just keep going. You just move on. It's like it's just another day. It's great, and it's an incredible achievement. It's like a relief, but it moves on. Your next target.
Almost too much to take in.
Yeah, when I won the championship, I'm telling you, it wasn't an amazing experience. When I won the World Championship, the previous year I lost it, and then I lost it until the last 17 seconds of the last Grand Prix, so I had that same feeling, and when I crossed the line, I didn't know that I'd won until another 17 seconds later, and my emotions were all over my emotions were shot, so when they told me that I won, it wasn't, you know, jump in and all excitement. I was just overwhelmed. Usually fly home. Yeah, a lot of drivers go out and party, but I don't really like to go out much. I haven't been out since New Year's. Yeah, I like to go to bed early and wake up early and train and go for a run and feel fresh the next day.
Keep focused.
If I have a late night, geez, it affects me for days. It really does.
You cheap date.
Yeah, but at the end of the year, I'm looking forward to relaxing and you know, there's a team party, so I'm looking forward to going to that.
And having a bit of fun.
That one I will let loose.
Oh, hey, look out.
One drink and I'll be gone. I go through whatever and then something rings a bell. But there's particular races that I've won and I remember what song I listened to that day. And it's very cool. And I've won a lot of races to won a couple of different songs, you know, it's really strange.
Any one favourite in particular?
No, there's a song.
Are we talking Coldplay, AC/DC? What?
No.
Didn't think so.
Nah. No, there's some Kanye West, a couple of songs from Kanye West. There's a couple of songs from Alicia Keys, Bob Marley,
nice.
Drake. Yeah, there's a few different things. But, you know, yeah, there's a Childish Gambino. There's a new guy that's out. Listened to the last few races. I might have to change that because it didn't go so well. So
don't listen to that one anymore.
My favorite thing to do is make music. I really enjoy making music, messing around and creating and writing music. But that's just like a fun thing. But sport-wise, as an adrenaline junkie, I've got to keep going. So you know, my dad's like, you know, you race Formula 1 cars. You don't need to do anything else exciting. But you have to keep it up, you know. So jet skiing, I love jet skiing. Yeah. I don't know. I think us drivers, we adapt to whatever. So if Nicky was in his young days. Now he would be tearing it up, and he would be another fierce competitor for us. But I mean, he's a legend. For us to go back, for me to go back, we'd have to toughen up a lot for those older cars, which are a lot more dangerous. It would just be a lot different, But then again, we're fitter nowadays. Back then, I believe we are generally a little bit fitter nowadays.
Well, they used to have a cigarette before they got in the car, so I
Yeah.
think you're fairly safe in
Yeah.
saying that, aren't you, really?
Yeah, but it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. It'd be quite cool with James Hunt, wouldn't it? And just to drop in for one race and see what that era was like.
Yeah, I kind of like to hang around with him. He
I
seemed
bet
like a
you
cool
would.
cat. After watching the movie, yeah, he looks like a cool cat.
No women would be safe. What's your favourite Silverstone race out of the past 50 years? That's from James Hedges, it's possibly 2008.
It was 2008.
There we go.
No. I really like the Nordschleife. It's very, very cool. The big 26 miles or something, it is 26 kilometers or whatever. And but my favorite track really is Macau. It's a street circuit. It's like at least twice the length of Monaco. And it's just it's like never-ending streets. It's amazing. And then you have a really, really long straight for like 2 kilometers. That's my favorite circuit.